back in only on WJZ. A Harford County Sheriff's Office lieutenant telling his story now, 3 weeks after a suspect nearly ended his life.
So back on August 26, Lieutenant Robert Burgess was trying to stop a truck driving the wrong way on I-95 when the suspect sent him soaring 65 feet through the air.
And today he sat down exclusively with Harford County community reporter Ashley Paul, sharing his story for the first time.
After being hit by a truck and thrown an estimated 65 feet, it's nothing short of a miracle that Lieutenant Robert Burgess was able to sit down with us today and tell us his story. But what's equally as impressive is that he tells us he's counting down the minutes until he can put his Harford County Sheriff's Office uniform back on and get back on the streets to serve this community. August 26th, just over 3 weeks ago.
We had just gone down to lunch and we were listening to the radio.
I-95-89.
When the first call came out about Rob being struck by the suspect vehicle, my heart sank.
It's the words no sheriff wants to hear. Officer down.
If something terrible is going to happen, God bless Dr. Scalia and that team down there for saving a life. And in this instance, I'm sure that applies.
Today, we sat down with Lieutenant Robert Burgess 23 days after he was struck by the erratic driver he was trying to stop.
I didn't realize the severity of it when I first woke up. And once it was explained to me how severe the injuries were and how close I came to losing my life, it was a very eye-opening experience.
Lieutenant Burgess was trying to stop a man driving erratically in a Penske truck that day when the driver got on I-95 going in the wrong direction.
I deployed the stop sticks. I saw him try to maneuver into the middle of the road, ramming cars, and I thought to myself, I need to get out of the way. I went to run, and that's the last thing I remembered.
Thankfully, a Maryland State Police helicopter was already in the air to help with the pursuit and was able to get to him in only 4 minutes. A broken arm, dislocated shoulder, 17 broken ribs, a laceration above his eye and on the back of his head, a semi-collapsed right lung.
But other than that, it's not too bad.
As you can see, his spirit and sense of humor are still perfectly intact, even after 11 days at shock trauma. And he tells us there are no words to express his gratitude to the community for their prayers and support.
But to see him so well on the road to recovery, it does the heart well. And I know so many friends here across the sheriff's office stopped in to see him. He's today's celebrity.
He has good days and bad, and he will start physical therapy next week. But he says not jumping into action that day never even crossed his mind.
At first, you can't believe it's really happening, but then you revert back to your training that you've had the entire career, and you just basically do what you're supposed to do. Protect the public is the number one concern.
And despite all he's been through, that's still his number one concern. He tells us there's only so much TV to watch, and he's ready to get back to work.
This has been my family for the last 29 years. All the men and women who work here are great to work with, and they supported me throughout my healing process, and I think I have more to give to the agency and the people of Harford County.
Lieutenant Burgess tells us that as soon as he gets the green light from Dr. Scalia, he hopes to be back here serving the community as early as January. On your corner in Harford County, I'm Ashley Paul, WJZ.
Such a powerful story. Ashley, thank you.